Hello, welcome to the Gacha stream. Fucking hell. I'm just gonna share my fucking stream to my friends. If she wants to actually watch the stream, because she played this game too. And I'm Gacha pulling. Man, I think I should lower the fucking volume for this stream. Because I can't hear my own thoughts anyway. Before we're actually gonna do some gacha pulls, I'm gonna go to the shop and do some bullshit. Or shop, what is this? What is this? What bullshit is this? Weapon overclock. Core 1. No. Weapon shop 6. 6 stars. 5 stars actually. Silo blade. Cello blade. The Odette. Gonna get 1. I'm so happy for that. J. J. Let me just do some shits over here. Give me something good. I really need the blueprints. Thank you. That sounded fucking bullshit. What the fuck was that? What's that? I see it. Ayo. Come chat. Bikes, come chat. If you... Come on. Chat, bro. What? I hope you can hear my stream. My voice at least. I hope the stream isn't shitty. That's all that I want to know. The quality is decent, right? I hope so. It's 1080p 60. I hope it's doing fine. There's like 3 people watching and nobody is chatting. Come on. Chat. Come on. Bucky's chat. I need to know if the chat function works. If anyone is here, come on, just chat. I need to know if the chat function works. Come on. Hello. Dah dia dah.
Okay, sekejap.
Bunyi WhatsApp ni kuat sangat, terkejut tu. Ayo, ayo. I can't stream, guys. Okay.
Yo, ni game apa ni? Honkai?
Punishing
RPG?
Grey Raven, PJR. Aku
Asal comel sangat? Asal macam ni?
Oh, itu dia punya macam housing system. Kau boleh kau boleh upgrade dia punya perumahan di situ. Sekejap aku tunjuk kau. Ini. It functions, bro. Balkis. Ayo, Anas. Anas is actually in this chat right, in this Discord right now. You can literally hear him. Okay, so we're gonna do some Selena gacha polls later because I'm actually really confident that I'm gonna get her in one temple because, well, duh, she is a fucking transcendent anyway. Where is it? It's R&D event. Where is it? Target weapon, no. Funny shit because I already have a decent weapon for her, so no. So it is what it is. I have one temple already for her. Okay. Easy shit. Easy shit. Yes. Easy shit. Done. Done.
Oh my god.
Easy. It's that easy.
Senang kau dapat?
Yes. Sebab dia 100% confirm dapat satu temple. Sorry lah.
Oh my god.
Oh, that equip. Okay, now we need to farm for her. What do you call it? I forgot the name of her memory set. I forgot her memory set. What is her memory set again? I can't remember shit. Analysis lab. How much do we have? We have 1,500 already from yesterday's farming. Gravel echoes. Gonna max that out real quick. We have the near team. I didn't finish upgrading the near team yet. I still have like 2B's one last memory set, and I have an entire full set to upgrade for 9S. Yes, I'm playing on PC, by the way. I know I'm really good at playing on PC, apparently. Come on. Wait, what? It didn't work. It didn't work. It's weird. Easy. We need to go do another round. Sa, hajime. Oh, they're dead. G. So it's either I'm gonna fucking buy. Should I buy it? Actually, I should like make it less laggy because I'm on a fucking. I'm on a fucking emulator anyway, so yeah. I fucked up. Sheesh. That's the first one. I'm hoping it's this one. Come on. Fuck you. Yeah, finally getting the decent shit. Complete. They have a new decor set, Forest Wonderland. Kinda cool, kinda cool. She looks insane. I should like try her fucking Trial Zone? It's not Trial Zone. Norman Revival Plan. Shit. Oh no, the endgame content is here. God damn it, Norman Wars. I'm gonna maul so hard playing that shit. I haven't even finished my fake ascension yet. Wait, where is it? It's on Selika's class, right? Yeah. Members battle. Tempest. Making any 3 ping will generate a triad. The next orb ping will trigger a chord effect, and generate tune. What the fuck is that? What? Ping the orb again to trigger chord effect and generate tune based on the number of orbs pinged. Holy, okay. Okay, then. Okay, staccato. Oh, holy. Okay. Basically, you just press 1 mil damage now. Wow. I can't do 1 mil damage with this because she's a new character. I'm still farming for her. Not gonna lie, it's gonna be very pretty though. Look at her, I simp for her. My nose is bleeding so hard. Can't wait for when she. What else? What else? What else? We need to do that today too. Echo Aria. Norman revival plan. She. Start battle directly. Redstone. Battle preparations. I'm not gonna do Norman War right now. Norman War sucks. Where is it? It's analysis lab, right? All of these are her new shit. Number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. Wait, what? Did I just fucked up? I fucked up on 1. I know for a fact that I fucked up on 1. Let me see, let me see, let me see. Equip. Equip. Yeah, I fucked up on 3. Shit. That is easy though. It literally just resonated immediately. Nice. Move on. That was literally the easiest shit ever. Okay. Analysis lab. We don't have any of those in stock right now. We have integrated cub exp. I have all this cub stuff. I don't really care right now. Let's max that out. Let's max this out. There we go. Lurk. Then upgrade her immediately. $65. Moving on. Should promote her. I'm not gonna waste my money on her yet, at least. I'm not gonna waste anyone's shit yet. It's unfortunate. It's absolutely unfortunate. We need more. I have a news story, I forgot about that. We have Echo Aria. Of course, we have Selena right there. Right there, we have Selena. We have Norman revival plan right here. If anyone wants to do this, apparently. This booster special part. Yuan Ye? Why did I just press that? We have again Phantom Pain Cage to deal with. We have Warzone to deal with. We have a lot of stuff to do. Let's just do this. Let's see what max can I do. Where's my... yeah, there we go. Memory set, I need full shit. Full send. And then I need her on my team. I don't have an electro tank. I mean, lightning ticket. At least I'm waiting for Vera right now.
我要保护大家，
我要保护大家。Come on.
我能做到的。消亡吧，忏悔吧！我要你为进攻的矛尖。尽管来，无论是谁。我也可明白了。觉着会有用吗？消亡吧！主不会远，我也可稳穿的。我要成为进攻的关键吧！一岁之家。
There we go.
你能跟上我的速度吗？明白了。我要保护大家。进来，消灭，稳穿的。让主净化你罪孽深重的灵魂吧。消亡吧。
Still have 30 seconds left. Come on. The Matrix. Come on, hit me. Hit me.
忏悔吧，我也稳穿的。
There we go. Wave 8. Done. It ain't 1 million damage, but totally still decent enough to kill people. 26k with battle. Dark Forest. We need Luna.
我不关心战场上有什么。
Why the heck is she not full? We need that. We need that. Okay. We need our Vera.
我来教教你吧。什么？筛选，开始。生吧，就是终结。求错的话，我就来帮你稳穿的。
Wait. I fucked up.
惩罚在此证明。
GG.
惩罚在此证明。开始最活跃的战场吧。
Wow, okay. That was annoying.
跟你战起来了。我将给予你们重生吧，就此终结，稳穿吧。惩罚在此证明。重生吧。
Wow. GG, the stream is lagging. The stream is absolutely terrible right now. Gee, let me change some outfit shit. I guess 8K is decent. I hope so. I hope the 8K is good enough. Leave battle. Got 25K and 26K. So is that enough to make us? Yeah, we are in the promotion. Nice. Shop, 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 shop. What do we have here? This is area number 4. Or should I farm for any other shit? Catherine? Nah, I think I should wait on it. We have Phantom Cage still. We need Vasaga.
李安，让我担任队长吗？我会尽全力的。不要尽我所能，消灭，消亡吧！
Okay.
忏悔吧！
One shot that shit. GG. It's only 17K. That's
是
fine.
一场爽快的战斗。
Wait. I remember some shit. Wait. Will the stream be better if I use this? Be like that, right? Deflections ultra. No. FPS high, bloom. Safe. Let's see.
You know what I'm saying, right? You know what I'm saying?
Gonna collect some of these bullshits. Who the fuck was that? What the heck? Oh, Arif, hello. What the heck? We gonna do some phantom painting. Butang. $22K. How do I fix this quality? I don't know, my Genshin stream just now was decent enough. However, this stream though, it keeps mirroring for some reason, I don't fucking know. Come on, come at me.
忏悔吧，我也可以。
That was easy. What the heck?
是一场爽快的战斗。
Save that score. I'm gonna do this. Actually, wait. I forgot. Need to buy the most important one. I need SS Rosetta. That is the most important one.
Selena，消亡吧！主不会原谅你的。愿主保佑。
Shit.
消亡吧！
I must eat myself.
我也可以。
Not again.
忏悔吧！
Let's do
让
this.
净化你罪孽深重的灵魂吧！
It is that
是一
easy.
场爽快的战
It
斗。
is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yes, it is what it is. I think we should at least play the new shit, the new story for our baby girl, Selena. Frozen Darkness. Not this one. Interlude. Yeah, Starry Tales. Turned out because now that she knew her sin, she recognized that it was he who would bestow the final judgment upon her. What do we get though? We got 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. If the Pantheon still existed today, it probably won't stand any more impressive than this. A giant chandelier, beautiful and extravagant, hangs from the magnificent dome, illuminating the mural of the Last Judgment above, with this refracted lights from multiple angles. No one, if there are any discrepancies between that and the original, no one cares whether the details match the records for that matter. All it has to do is to be there, just like the pillars carved with scenes taken from the Divine Comedy, and contribute to the opulence and grandeur of the building. Every inch of the place is indescribable, ostentatious, and unfortunately, this is probably the last and dreamiest opera house left in the world. A place like this exists only in Babylonia, in the last Eden of the human race. Farewell, my dear comrade. May your future be filled with light and love. And those were the gentle final words of the performer playing the soldier as he collapsed in a pool of blood, giving his comrades his best wishes before slowly shutting his eyes. The maroon curtains drop and the opera entitled The Acadia Evacuation draws to a close. The lights slowly dim, and for a moment there's silence in the fully packed opera house. But soon a thunderous applause fills the entire auditorium. The well-dressed audience stand giving a standing ovation to what they've just watched. Then a beam of light breaks through the darkness, illuminating the stage. Right in the center of the dome's Last Judgment mural is a hole from which the light of the artificial sky poured in. The ray of light falls directly on the girl, who has been standing in the center of the stage for some time. She is the soul of this opera, the composer of the ode that has taken the world by storm, Selena. She seems to be in a bit of daze, as if she cannot believe her eyes. A wandering gaze sweeps across the dome, the mural, at the pillars, and finally lands on the audience. She seems to have seen something for when her eyes reach a corner of the auditorium, her gaze abruptly snaps back. But she quickly gets a hold of herself, giving a perfect curtsy to the audience. She does not give a tedious thank you closing speech, but rather holds that pose for a very long time until the golden glitter has fallen and the audience starts making their way out. When the last member of the audience leave, she straightens up and glances around the auditorium, then instantly dashes off in a certain direction. Please wait. The construct to whom she called out slowly turns around looking at her. The construct is not dressed like the rest of the audience, with their polished shoes and snowy white embroidered shirts, not to mention tuxedos. Standing right in front of her is a completely ordinary construct. He wears the standard construct outfit, completely at odds with the opulence of the opera house. This is one of the guests specially invited for this opera performance. Besides civilians, the opera house occasionally gives out tickets to military soldiers to thank them for their hard work and service. At Selena, the librettist behest, a few tickets for this performance and have even been reserved for construct soldiers. What do you want? There is no formality from him whatsoever. In fact, he comes across as pretty rude. It is as if the person standing before him is not the youngest, most talented librettist in Babylonia, but a nameless foot soldier. Was there some aspect of the performance that you were unsatisfied with? Oh, does my opinion warrant the attention of a genius librettist? Do you artists actually plan to gather feedback from every member of the audience until all you receive is praise? That's not what I meant. I just wanted to know why you didn't applaud just now. She quickly realizes what she has just blurted out. Anyone listening would think that is no different from what the construct has said. If anything, it has come across as even more arrogant. So she stops and instead looks fixedly into his eyes. Applaud that fabricated fantasy opera. The construct snorts in derision. What's so funny? I thought this reward from the military was something special, but I didn't expect it to be a ticket to watch such an insulting show in this hellhole. And now the one who made this insulting and humiliating performance is standing here asking me why I'm seething. Is there anything more ironic than this? I don't understand. What do you mean? And I didn't mean to offend you. The presumptuousness of your opera is offensive enough. What was it about the opera that angered you? Please tell me. Then let me ask you, what was it that you were trying to say with your opera? Did you intend to praise the fearlessness of the hero, to praise the greatness of the war, or did you want to express your condescending sympathy on so-called compassion for those who gave their lives? Condescending sympathy and compassion, no. Don't even try to deny it. The true intentions of the creator can also be seen in their work. You should know this better than me, a mere fighter. I wasn't sure. That is why I'm here. I was hoping to get your opinion. I know you had first-hand experience of the retreat, and I just wanted to get your approval. The soldier lets out another snort. You ask why I wouldn't applaud. Why don't you go back and look at the stage you built? You wanted to create a scene of post-war ruins on that magnificent opera stage, so you carved bullet holes in the plaster and chiseled out cracks. I can see that you spared no effort in setting it all up and making it perfect. Yes, it's perfect. It's so beautiful indeed. You remade a ruined pantheon, but not the ruins of the battlefield. You didn't know that the ruins should have borne scorch marks and be adorned with mottled blood and broken limbs scattered about. Your ruins are respectable and clean, just like your pitiful imagination, that's all. It bears no resemblance to our. Do you really think that when you're out on the front lines, the world is still as orderly as it is in Babylonia? It would utterly impossible for that grand funeral service you had in your show to actually happen on the front lines. And a eulogy to with accompanying funeral music. We don't even have time to attend to the cries of the living. So how on earth would we have the time to comfort the dead? If it were just these superficial things, I wouldn't be losing my temper like this. He suddenly raises his voice as if to question. What were you trying to convey with the final scene? Selena takes a step back. While she did write every line of the opera herself, and the show has just ended, for some reason she struggles to recall what happened in that scene. It has all been a blur to her. She only vaguely remembers that she had the dying soldiers on Earth wishing the soldiers who left Earth well. A death without regrets, a sacrifice without bitterness, and with a prayer for the future. It was the most dignified and perfect curtains call she could think of. Farewell, my dear comrade. May your future be filled with light and love. The soldier imitated every word in the sing-song lilt of the opera singer, mimicking even the cadence as if to mock her. This was the most ridiculous opera I've seen. Those who were forcibly abandoned and had no choice but to accept their deaths, wishing a group cowards fleeing their homeland well. What the hell is this joke? Is there anything more insulting than this? Only those like you who were born in Babylonia and have lived such pampered lives would be able to come up with such a ridiculous comedy. Listen up. What you're putting on is nothing but a comedy that shouldn't even have been performed at all. Your entire story is nothing but a fantasy. Unlike you, I've lived through that era. I had to forsake my flesh, my humanity, and my dignity for a future to be allowed into Eden. I became a construct, but whenever I close my eyes, all that appears in my mind is the wailing cries of those who died. My family died on earth. I wasn't able to hold their hands as they died, but in their last moments, all they held in their eyes was only hatred, not your so-called blessing. Those who were abandoned had only hatred, and those who fled had only remorse. This Eden arose from enmity, em, enmity, and countless corpses. People would die just like animals in that war, meaninglessly, without faith, without glory, and most definitely without forgiveness and blessing. There's just hatred and anger that knows no bounds. Damn. Why did we have to face all that? Why did it have to be us who were there? Why did we get to a point when we were forced to destroy everything? Only when life becomes nothing more than just statistics will you understand the horrors of war. When humans can no longer continue being humans, only then will you understand the helplessness war brings. We abandoned the people we were supposed to protect, then turn around and seek a respite from our suffering through shows like this, all to satisfy our need for pseudo empathy and egoism. You, a person who's never seen hell, who's never been to the brink of death, sing praises of war and peace in a place like this, and you dare ask me why I don't applaud. I've never seen a eulogizing opera more arrogant than yours. Forgive me for taking my leave, for it's taken every ounce of willpower to speak to you with such dignity and courtesy, and I have none left. Without a second thought, the soldier turns and departs, leaving Selena standing alone in the empty square. And there she stands for the longest time, her countenance and never showing the slightest hint of being offended despite the insults. She keeps her head tilted upward, her eyes closed, and finally lets her deep sigh out. Selena is not sure how she managed to get home. Her parents are preparing to celebrate the success of their daughter's first opera. Her family is celebrating joyously, while she, having locked herself in her room, has never felt more alone. In the stillness of her room, her heartbeat is the only thing she can hear. The soldier's words are on a constant replay in her mind and a weight upon her heart. She feels as if her heart is about to leap out of her chest. She wants to pour her heart out to someone, and she knows that no matter how battered and messed up she felt, her best friend Isla will willingly lend a listening ear. But she also knows without a doubt that this is her pain to bear, and she is the only one who can deal with it. Arrogant, arrogant. She repeats the word to herself over and over again, turning it over in her mouth as if attempting to chew it into bits and swallow it. Selena closes her eyes. Why did she space out for so long then, even to the point of forgetting too close with a thank you speech? Now she remembers it was not because she was nervous, but because she was ashamed. The accusatory accusatory light pours through the dome above, showering the guilty with its brilliance, leaving them nowhere to hide. She knew she was guilty the moment she saw the Less Judgment mural on the dome. That arrogance was rooted in every fiber of her being. She finally knows why she could not recall her state of mind when writing those librettos. Because there was none. There was no state of mind to speak of, nor was there any deep contemplation whatsoever. It was her first time coming up with her own libretto without referencing existing librettos. It was her decision to select an unfamiliar era as the subject, which she then used as a canvas to arrogantly depict her fantasy of humanity's glory. Even in the early stages, of her writing, she already had the faint sense that something was wrong. That was why she stood anxiously on the stage when receiving the applause, because she was not deserving of it. When her gaze fell upon the motionless, imposing construct soldier who continued sitting coldly, surveying the people applauding around him, that anxiety finally grew into an uncontrollable wave of shame that ran down her spine. She was so ashamed that she did not dare look up for a long time. She has always loved opera and music from a young age. In the beginning, she had to use robots to perform the operas she wrote and directed in small exhibitions. She never imagined then that her operas could one day be performed on a real stage by real performers. Dreams come true should have been a joyous occasion, but as she stands on stage receiving the praise heaped on her, all there is in her heart is but an endless empty void. Why were they crying? Why were they cheering? What was it about this hollow opera that moved them? She could not understand at all, for she did not put anything into it. What else was she thinking of? Oh, yes, that it was truly unimaginable. It was unimaginable that beyond those walls was the most advanced floating city the world had ever seen, but within those walls was an extravagant and excessively old world opera house. It fulfilled the fantasies humanity of this era had classical elegance. It was as if they could gain a small peek into the magnificence of history and soak up what is left of that era just by, just by being in the opera house. There is always a polarity and extremities. The more humanity and technology advanced, the more people look to the old world for symbols of nobility. That which is scarce is always more precious. This law always holds true. It is precisely because resources are scarce that the beauty created from the accumulation of such limited resources can be so resplendent, so dazzling. She used to yearn with all her heart to be there. Everything beautiful gave her indescribable heart palpitations then. When her eyes landed on the columns with the Divine Comedy sculpture relief, she finally understood where the heart palpitations were coming from. She heard the low growl of the beasts, masked by the sound of loud cheering. It was a wolf, a lion, a cheetah. They were beasts within. It was from that moment that she vaguely started to see the truth behind the glitz and glamour. The final courtesy was not one of gratitude, but rather one of a prayer. No, it was not a prayer, or to be more precise, it was not just a prayer. It had nothing to do with religious etiquette, rather, it was simply to final farewell, simply the final farewell by the most devout believer to the beliefs she held dearest. And then in the next moment she dashed out of the opera house after the soldier, because now that she knew her sin, she recognized that it was he who would bestow the final judgment upon her. The terminal on her wrist suddenly gives off a fluorescent glow, cutting her thoughts off. It is confidential mail of a test she did before writing that libretto. To think that they have chosen this time to respond. Selena schemes through the meaningless small talk and calmly fixes her gaze on the conclusion. You have a good level of affinity with Tantalum 193. Your construct surgery success rate is judged to be high. Interesting. Interesting. It's been well over 55 minutes now. I think I should continue just because I'm an asshole like that. It has been a while since she has become a construct, but her days has not quite as chaotic and dramatic as she has imagined. Most of the World Government Association of Arts (WGAA) constructs belong to the archaeologic archaeologic ar- fuck, archaeological team and have been nicknamed donkeys by the military's official task force. This is because they are just like 16th century archaeologists who were embedded into the expeditionary armies, receiving the highest level of protection just like a donkey positioned into a center of an infantry formation. The responsibility of the archaeological team is, as their name suggests, archaeology. In essence, they investigate humanity's ancient relics, retrieve them, and repair them. Selena has never had the opportunity to be in a frontal assault. The two operations she was on were simply to conduct simple investigations on an abandoned satellite nearby. She seldom even gets to fight the corrupted. As such, she is understandably shocked when she gets her mission to investigate the space station. The space station's trajectory will bring it back into our orbit. The task force would like the archaeological team to take part in this mission and attempt to recycle as much space station data as possible during the battle. Selena, you'll go as well. Me? Are you sure? Are you not willing? Of course I am. I'm just a bit surprised. I thought I wasn't experienced enough to take part in such a large-scale operation. No, you're experienced enough. Your missions have all been perfectly carried out so far. Few members of WGAA's archaeological team can match your level of meticulousness and responsibility. Besides, I know that you've always wanted to be on the front lines with the task force constructs. This battle may be a good opportunity for growth, and I'm hoping it'll give you more experience. Thank you for your generosity, Oz. Generosity, sir. Fucking hell. You are welcome. Oh, Selena, I'm curious about something. This may be a bit personal and offensive. Please go ahead, I have nothing to hide. I've seen your resume, or rather, I should say you caught my attention a long time ago. Your opera once took Babylonia by storm, and the WGAA thought highly of your career. There was no doubt you had real talent and skills. You come from a wealthy family, and your future was incredibly bright. There was nothing compelling you to become a construct. So why did you become a construct and join the archaeological team? Don't get me wrong, members of the archaeological team can continue to engage in their previous pursuits. It's just that there are archaeological tasks to be performed regularly. And so the amount of time you can spend on operas is much less than before. I doubt you've given up on the opera. You're not the fickle sort. So what was it that made you choose to pick up a weapon? This should have been a completely simple archaeological operation. How did it end up like this? While exploring the space station deeper, an archaeological team member accidentally unlocked the outer electromagnetic lock. This is A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, the task force captain has adjusted the battle objective immediately, with the decision to probe further into the space station. After all, any information the space station may provide could become a key turning point in the war against the punishing virus. They should have turned back on seeing the cross-shaped enemies. Unfortunately, hindsight is 2020. They stumbled into the deepest area and learned the truth behind the space station. In the center of the gigantic circular space station is a geometric core giving off a faint blue light instead of the gravitational core. It has been going through a repetitive cycle of splitting and converging. What's that? Is it a corrupted archaeological team? Check the database. I've already compared it to existing data and there are no matches found, similar to the previously encountered cross-shaped terminals. They are a new type of enemy that Babylonia has never encountered before. The blue geometric core makes a humming sound as if it had just woken up. It slowly begins to convert its outer shell like a beast that has become aware of that there were trespassers on its territory. Watch out. It looks like it's about to attack. Okay. It's coming. Wow, that sucks. That sucks. The contract is falling.
这种程度，
Fall back. Wow. Immediately.
暴风雨挡住的我，
There's no way our weapon can penetrate its armor. It's so dense. What is that thing made of? Even if we can't penetrate its armor, we should at least break off a piece of that shell. We have to bring a sample of it back to Babylonia. A task force construct suddenly gives a huge roar and dashes toward the deadly being with his weapon held high. It came as no surprise when a dazzling light burst forth from the geometric core, instantly engulfing the construct. However, his final attacks also lands heavily on the geometric core thick shell. The soldier's all-out stone-shattering attack manages to break off a corner of the geometric core. The clear blue shard silently lands on the circular platform. Ah, damn it all to hell. A purple shadow flashes past him. Selena picks up the shard just before the next attack hits. She jumps up and flips to higher grounds, dodging deadly lasers. I got it. Good work, retreat. How many casualties do we have? It's not looking good. Everyone's have been injured and there are 5 members who have. That's enough, I get it. Task force members, listen up. Your priority is to protect the archaeological team. Archaeology team. Fuck this shit. Team members as they retreat. Hold on, my radar is detecting activity signals from a huge number of enemies. Captain, I'm detecting it too. There are about. Selena calmly helps him finish the terrifying number. Over 300, but the signals are all clustered together, so it's not unnecessarily accurate. Damn it, we're stirring up the hornet's nest. Do they want the shard back? Even an elephant would be bitten to death by these bugs. The original plan still stands. We'll need to update the details. Then, Team I will fan out and clear a path. Team 1 will fan out and clear a path. Team 2 will fan out and cover the rear. Team 3 will be in the middle, protecting those with serious injuries. Archaeology team members follow Team 3. We can fight too. Selena's right, we can fight too. The task force captain looks at Selena. Selena, was it? I remember your name. Now I know you can't fight, but your priority to bring the intelligence and samples gathered to Babylonia and tell the Science Council what happened here at this space station. We are the task force. We have a duty to protect the members of a non-combat team as they retreat. Orders given. He looked at everyone present. Do you understand your mission? Yes, sir. What happened next is even more cruel than the depiction of hell in Divine Comedy. If they were all guilty, such a tribulation would be reasonable. But they are all doing this for the survival of the human race. That is why they disregard their own safety and are determined to give it all they have got. The path they've cleared is hard-earned, bloody one, made possible through the sacrifice of countless lives. Wave after wave of enemies fall upon them. At first, they could be slayed one by one, but as their numbers increased, the constructs could no longer work together to hold the formation. They resort to using their bodies to form a wall, resisting the never-ending waves of enemy attacks. Babylonia, this is Selena reporting. We've encountered an unknown form of punishing virus entity in the space station. We're retreating with a sample shard, but more enemies are headed our way, requesting backup. Over. No response. Babylonia, this is Selena reporting. We've encountered an unknown form of punishing virus entity in the space station. We're retreating with a sample shard, but more enemies are headed our way, requesting backup. Over. No response.
General.
This is Selena reporting. Her words are interrupted by vital fluid splashing on her face. Nah. She almost stops, but tremendous force shoves her forward. Don't just stand there. Don't let your compassion sacrifice be in vain. Keep going. There are only 12 more compartments. We can break through the encirclement. Eden is with us. Her legs are quaking uncontrollably. She is numbed with fear, but she still tries her hardest to stay calm and call for help. Babylonia, this is Selena reporting a casualty rate of 27%. We have 8 compartments left before the exit. Please arrange for pickup. Over. The team that has been clearing the path has been completely obliterated, or there would not be so many broken limbs on the ground. Babylonia, this is Selena reporting a casualty rate of 35%. We have 6 compartments left before the exit. Please arrange pickup. Over. The team in charge of covering the rear has also gone silent, and none of the team members has caught up with them. Babylonia, this is Selena reporting a casualty rate of 63%. We have 4 compartments left before the exit. Please arrange for pickup. Over. Even the third team is down to just a few task force members. Selena forces herself not to think about whether she is stepping on an enemy's body or a team member's body. She has no time to think about these things until the archaeological team is forced to draw their weapons and charge into battle as well. Until the task force captain falls before her eyes. Selena. The task force captain, who has been in front of her all this while, took a mortal blow that was meant for her. While he did manage to stab the enemy's electronic brain with his backhand, At the last minute, it was too late for him. A large part of his head was sliced off, and his visual reception system was completely destroyed. Shit. Please please save your strength. Vital fluid seeps out from the holes in his body with each vibration of his speech module. How many deadly attacks has he endured? I need to say this. I'm sorry we can't get you out, but Selena, the shard you're carrying may be a critical key, and you must get it back to Babylonia no matter what cost. Yes, I promise you. I'll see to that. I've said what I have to. Keep going, don't stop, hurry. The sacrifice of more and more lives weighed down upon her, and every step forward feels increasingly heavy. Babylonia. Babylonia, this is Selena reporting. Reporting a casualty rate of 83%. We have 3 compartments left before the exit. Please arrange pickup. The last archaeology member falls before her. Babylonia, this is Selena reporting. Selena reporting. Reporting a casualty rate of 94%. I have 2 compartments left before the exit. Please arrange for. No response from Babylonia. Keep going, Selena. Almost there. Just a little further. Don't collapse. Babylonia, this is Selena reporting. A casualty rate of 99%. I have 1 compartment left before the exit. Covered with injuries, she finally stands before the last door. Please arrange for pickup, I beg you. Please, I beg you. Her comms, which has lost contact all this while, finally connects. But before she can speak, the final decision was handed out. This is Babylonia Interim Relay Satellite. The following message was left by Babylonia 15 minutes ago. The battle was estimated to have completed 30 minutes ago. Unfortunately, as Babylonia has unable to contact your unit, our calculations show that the likelihood of your unit's survival is close to 0. Babylonia's anti-air resources have been stretched thin, and we are unable to continue this battle of attrition with the space station. Due to strategic resources allocation considerations, we'll be unable to allocate backup for troops with no likelihood of survival. Babylonia adjusted its orbital altitude 15 minutes ago to avoid contact with the space station. If any survivors receive this message, know this: Eden thanks you for your efforts. You have been brave warriors, and humanity will always remember your glory. End of message. For a moment, it is completely silent. Then, screams. Selena's legs gives out, and she sinks to her knees, letting out her first ever cry of anguish. I think that's enough, right? That literally took me 15 minutes to fucking read. Gee, my fucking face muscle hurts. Let me just be sim for Bianca real quick. Shut up.
Kalau Haikal tadi for the first time bawa kereta dekat jalan raya.
Kereta kat jalan raya, nice. Nice.
It's so freaking scary.
Come on, jadi macam aku, Anas. Jangan jadi macam aku, Anas. Jadi macam aku.
No way. That's just me then.
No license, no problem.
High risiko.
High risiko. Relax. No license, no problem. Let's go.
Kau tahu siapa lagi yang tak lesen tapi bawa ke? Cakap
Siapa? Siapa? Muaz.
Danish.
Oh, Danish.
Faik.
Pak I bersama. Oh, nice. Jadilah macam
Pasal
mereka.
ramai
aku.
je.
Jadilah
Orang
macam
panggil
mereka.
OG member.
OG member. So,
构造体
Over gangster.
yeah, gangster.
Yes, sir. No one can stop them.
Yes.
嗯，
Polis pun takut dengan dia.
这个时间段
Polis dah.
Wait, Selika's animated. What the fuck? No way, Selika's animated. What shit?
您下达的命令。我并不排斥这样。
We have a faction 7 and a faction 8. Gee. Okay. F poses.
您似乎很久没有到。您想怎样，请随意。
Okay. What? No wonder my fucking Pharaoh's damage sucks. I need the weapon, bro. I need the fucking weapon for her. But I ain't pulling though. I ain't pulling bullshit. Selena Tempest. Should I pull for
Dia
her?
kau kan bawa kereta kan?
Huh?
Sebelah aku ni yang jaga aku yang ajar aku uncle.
Huh?
Dia tidur ke tau.
Tidur, wow. Dia relax.
Aku nak tunggu nasihat dia.
Dia
Tidur,
percaya hang.
Islam.
Dia percaya.
Ayat aku weh. Aku
Just
dah nak
about.
terhenti kereta sebab aku manual kan.
Ah.
Nak nampak kali ke.
Relax. Tak ada apa masalah.
Tapi dia tidur. Chill.
Tak ada apa masalah, Anas. Just believe in yourself.
Yes sir. Thank you. Chrissy, wake up. I don't like this. Chrissy, wake up.
What if I change? No. How about her skins? Do we have like a decent coding for her? Oh, we have it. Oh, damn. Look at this. Dude, this looks sick. The heck? The cello really looks sick on her. I really like it. Do we like have the weapon for one shit available yet or not? It's not available yet. Shit. Wallmeister. Lightning damage increased by 20%. Bruh, that's so pay to win. What the heck?
这个时间段，我建议您开始进行能量摄入和休息。
I think I'm gonna end this stream right here because I've done my polls. I've done a bit of what do you call it? The interlude for Selena Tempest. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end this stream here. For anyone who's still watching, thank you. I hope you have a nice day. Thank you for stopping by hanging out. Bye bye.